With ing, person, place, or thing, or a descriptive word?
All you Mad Lib aficionados out there are sure to get this one right.
Yeah, I don't play Mad Libs, but I think this is a good question. And the answer is person, place, or thing.
You really gotta get into Mad Libs. It's fun. Especially the life-size version. You know, my favorite word is fly.
Yeah.
Okay? Because it could be whatever kind of word it wants to be.
Really? Like how?
Well, I look fly. I can look fly while I fly, unless I swallow a fly.
And that would be fly. Nailed it. Question number 4. What dog breed is white with black spots and associated with firefighters? Chihuahua, Labrador, or Dalmatian?
Hey, Sarah, do you have a dog?
No, I don't have a dog, but I think if I ever got one, I think I would get,
It's tough.
I would get
Can I?
I would get a Dalmatian. I would just get a Dalmatian, and
You know
that's
what?
the answer to the question.
I'm glad you answered that because a lot of people would wonder what kind of dog you would get.
I know.
They'd be up all night. Dalmatian is known for its spotted coat and black and white colors. They're also the subject of Disney's 101 Dalmatians.
I know, it was a great movie. We saw it last night, right? Yeah. Okay, question number 5. What do politicians frequently contrast with Wall Street? Main Street, Skid Row, Beverly Hills.
You know, speaking of politicians, I still think Bo should run for president.
I agree.
I would probably vote for him.
Well, then he'd have to learn about the answer to this question, which is Main Street.
Bo on Main Street. He'd have to stop wearing those horn-rimmed glasses, though.
Well, in that case, he's never going to run because he's kind of glued to them.
Burn! Now on to our prize question. Listen, once you give the cat, you cannot take it back. Remember, we want you to tweet us directly by using the handle @CashShow_trivia, and stay tuned at the end of this show for Lucky Spin.
It's at the end of the show, and it always happens for our last show of the day, and you have to keep watching in order to win those prizes. And you have to use the prize within the next 24 hours. So, moving on to question number 6. All right, this question is, the signing of which document marked the end of World War I in 1919? The Maastricht Treaty, Treaty of Versailles, Treaty of Paris.
Sarah, I believe it was initially called the Everybody Promises to Be Nice Treaty.
You know, that's close. It's super close, but the answer is the Treaty of Versailles.
Oh, okay. Well, you know what? The Treaty of Versailles was signed by Germany and the Allied powers 5 years to the day after the assassination of Archduke Ferdinand. Ferdinand, not the band.
Take me out. Awesome.
There we go.
We nailed that, right?
I think so.
We
That was
totally.
good. Record deal.
All right.
Oh, is that Melee Derby? Is this the last show of the night?
Is it?
That's a great
It's
question.
a great question.
The answer is yes.
The answer is definitely yes.
Lucky spin question. Good.
Okay, on to our next prize question. This question is worth $500. Oh my God! What type of shot is professional golfer Phil Mickelson known for? Chip shot, punch shot, or flop shot?
In the local mini golf scene, that is quite a scene. I'm known for the pond shot where I carefully smack the ball into the fountain.
Well, Phil plays real golf, and the answer is flop shot. A flop or lob shot requires hitting the ball high and comparatively not as far, with generally little movement after the ball's landing. I learned so much on this show.
I tried that, but it always hits the window.
Oh, bummer. Question number 8. Who was the lead singer of The Doors? Robert Plant, Jim Morrison, Kurt Cobain.
Also known as the Lizard King, this late 60s rock star once refused to change his band's lyrics to appease the censors at the all-powerful Ed Sullivan Show.
He really stuck to his guns. The answer is Jim Morrison.
That's right. And just so that we all know, Kurt Cobain was the lead singer of Nirvana.
Yes.
Robert Plant played with Led Zeppelin.
Yes, and if you have any further questions about that, please just ask your dad. Or Rob.
Hi.
You know that stuff. Question number 9. What is the name of the 5th book in J.K. Rowling's Harry Potter series? Order of the Phoenix, Goblet of Fire, Prisoner of Azkaban.
This book was praised for its finally revealing to the reader exactly how Lord Voldemort had such a weird obsession with that high school kid.
The answer is Order of the Phoenix.
The Order of the Phoenix is the longest book in the series at almost 800 pages. Wow. But was actually the second shortest movie at only 2 hours and 18 minutes.
I loved every minute of
Only.
it. Yeah. Let's do a shout out
Yes.
to Sue,
Mike,
Monica,
Ray,
Kim.
what's up, guys?
Hey guys, thanks for joining us.
And gals.
Now, you guys and all of you, be sure to stick around for the end of the show. We've got a very special Lucky Spin round where all of you can win a prize, every single one of you. Okay? Now let's get on to question number 10. From what country was this Trygve Lie, the first Secretary General of the United Nations? Sweden, France, or Norway?
That's right. The United Nations, or UN as it's commonly known, was formed on January 1st, 1942, when representatives from 26 nations all pledged their government to continue the fight against the Axis powers.
And the answer is Norway.
That's right. Lee resigned in November of 1952 after U.S. Senator Joseph McCarthy accused him of having hired disloyal Americans. I'm glad you're really paying attention. This is good. This is a good lesson. And the Soviet Union refused to acknowledge him as Secretary General. There are currently 193, I'll be quizzing you on that later, Sarah. There are currently 193 nations operating in the UN.
I'll be quizzing you on it too because I don't think you're going to remember any of this. All right. On to question number 11. Francisco Goya was born in what community in Spain? Aragon, Catalonia, or Valencia?
Francisco Goya. Isn't that romantic?
Yeah.
Was a romantic painter, ironically, and printmaker, and is considered the most important Spanish artist of the late 18th and early 19th centuries.
And he was born in the community of Aragon.
Very nice. Goya was a court painter for several kings, not to be confused with tennis court, basketball court, court of law.
Right.
During his life, but he was most famous for his series, The Disasters of War, and his painting, The Third of May.
I love that. I love that scene. Remember, we are live again tomorrow evening, and of course, we still have pre-recorded shows throughout the day, every day.
Now it's on to our final round.
Okay, we want to give a shout out to Eclipse FLG and his wife Crystal's 15-year anniversary. That is so amazing.
That's touching. That's wonderful. Congratulations. That's an eternity nowadays. It shouldn't be, but it is. Congrats. That's great. That's a really big honor.
Here's to another 15. Right? Maybe?
All right, sure.
Okay.
Why not?
Question number 12. What poetic device is associated with Alexander Pope? Heroic couplet, alliteration, or free verse?
Sorry. Shall I compare thee to a summer's day?
You don't need to try so hard. That was beautiful, though. Our answer is heroic couplet.
Pope's witty poems, you're going to regret that. Pope's witty poems were paired stylistically with his use of cleverly rhymed couplets. No, he's not the only clever one because we have a whole bunch of winners.
Oh, wow.
Whoa. Whoa.
Wow.
Look at the prize distribution chart up there.
That's incredible.
So that breaks it down, as you can see, Sarah. I know you do.
1,400 people survived
Yes, that's
and
right.
won money into their PayPal account? That's incredible.
And there are some of the people right there on your screen. Look at all of them.
Look at all of them. There's people who are even named winner. If you use username winner, you're more likely to win. That's what I've heard.
That's just like if you're named Jeeves, you better be a butler of some kind. Certainly, if you're named winner, you better win, and you did on this round of the cash show. A little less than $2.50.
Very cool. That's awesome. All right.
So now, basically, if you want to be on that winner list, make sure to join in on time, and that's real cash deposited in your PayPal account, which you just said. Of course, if you want extra lives, you invite your family and friends.
And your
Connect
enemies.
Facebook.
Sure, just invite everybody.
It doesn't matter. As
Doesn't
long as you
matter.
get that code, that's all that matters. And connect your Facebook account to eliminate wrong answers. Now, I believe it is just about time for our lucky draw, our lucky spin.
A lucky spin.
So are we ready?
Are we ready?
Here we go! Wow. This is very exciting. I see all those wheels spinning.
wheels.
That's right. Don't forget the H in
Wheels.
wheel. Yeah, all the wheels spinning. People are going to win something. Remember that, Sarah.
They are.
I love this. I love the fact that you're guaranteed something that's going to help you in the next game. Now, keep that in mind.
You
right?
have to join the next game, a game tomorrow, in order to use the things you just won.
That's right. We have recorded shows in the day, and we have our 2 live shows at night, and you will have another chance at spinning that wheel in our second live show tomorrow night.
Right, because it's always the last show of the day that has the lucky spin.
That's right. And you know what? I think with all that being said and all this excitement, it's time to rehydrate. That's going to torture me. And you know what, Sarah? You did a great job.
Thank you so much.
It was wonderful being here with you. Always seal the deal with a hit.